Bulginaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
Yandawinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, school reopening on schedule. Cane farmers raise issues with FSC. And traders warned for selling low-quality meat.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
The Ministry of Education has maintained that schools will open for classes next Monday, January the 13th. Speaking exclusively to FBC News, Minister Rosie Akbar says there's no truth to rumours that schools would start later. While visiting Ratu Kandavulevu School and Queen Victoria School in Tailevu yesterday, Akbar said teachers will have to be in school by Thursday.
I don't know where these rumours arise from, but I think through our circular we have informed the teachers, the schools and the communities as well that school starts on the 13th, but for teachers the student free day starts on the 8th. That's this week.
Akbar says student free days are assigned to teachers so they can plan well before the start of class.
There are programs set aside for the student free days and we expect them to plan well for 2020, especially term 1, and they will need to be geared for a good 2020 for this year.
The Ministry of Education has delivered textbooks to most schools around Fiji before term 1 begins. Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary Alison Burchell says they're working to ensure all resources are delivered on time. Burchell adds they want to ensure a good start to term 1 with no hiccups during class.
The books to the Eastern Division have gone, the books to the Northern Division have gone, the books finally finished going to the Western Division this morning, and so we're left obviously with the Central Division, which hopefully will be delivered over the weekend, and hopefully by the end of Monday we'll have the majority of books delivered.
A number of issues were raised by cane farmers of Nukuloa Mba during a meeting with stakeholders yesterday. Present in the meeting were Fiji Sugar Corporation Chief Executive Graham Clark, Minister for Lands Ashnil Sudhakar, Assistant Minister for Sugar George Vegnathan, and Sugarcane Growers Council Chief Executive Raj Sharma. Cane cutting issues, mill problems, cane harvesting seasons and shortage of labour were some of the areas of concern. FSC Chief Executive Graham Clark says they've taken these concerns on board and will try to rectify them.
Very hard for the farmers to supply to the mill, because when the mill start earlier, if we start in May, something like that, then we can harvest green cane.
Just asking the stakeholders just to make sure the factory do proper maintenance, everything should be okay. But if the factory don't run, factory don't perform, all the problems will come up.
In its market surveillance following TC Sarai, the Consumer Council of Fiji visited 22 supermarkets and found defrosted and discolored meat in 6 of them. The council has issued warnings to supermarkets, butcheries and food retailers to destroy any food items or meat that has become unsafe for consumption. Chief Executive Seema Shandel says they found some traders attempting to profit from the sale of goods damaged during TC Sarai. Shandel says follow-up inspections will be conducted this week in collaboration with municipal councils.
They are in the process of contacting the relevant municipal councils, health inspectors for the condemnation of this meat that is still kept at in their coolers.
16 commodity farmers, predominantly mushroom producers, participated in the mushroom training in December, enhancing their skills and knowledge in the production of the crop. Fiji Crop and Livestock Council Chief Executive Chiun Daunivalu says this was the first training conducted for mushroom producers since the Fiji Fiji Mushroom Farmers Association was formed in November last year. Now, Nivalu adds there is a big market potential for Fiji for mushrooms, and women farmers in Naithassiri and Rewa are leading the way. The training was funded through the Pacific Island Farmers Organization Network and facilitated by the Fiji Crop and Livestock Council. The Fiji Revenue and Customs Service is calling on supermarkets to continue with good declaration trend in 2020. They've noted major improvements in real-time data collected from supermarkets in 2019. Chief Executive Vishwanath Das says many supermarkets are now producing efficient and timely data compared to about 3 years ago. He says this is the result of the VAT monitoring system, which was introduced in 2017. Das has called on those who are not compliant with the tax agency to do the right thing and pay their dues.
We see some growth of about 25 to 35% in declarations. So that's a positive point from VAT monitoring system because we're getting real-time data, transaction data. So those sort of has improved compliance.
Overseas, the Australian federal government is committing an additional $2 billion over 2 years to a new agency tasked with rebuilding bushfire-ravaged towns. The announcement was made after a National Security Committee of Cabinet meeting in Canberra. Coming up, new player joins Fiji 7 squad. And former players form new club.
Oira na ngone no de nunu enda be singe ni mataka.
Mersi sunga da kena loma dina kena mikaron.
Sakena ngau na mitaro bina no na baksa ngai ka wala loma taki na ngone. Dala bina oya o meliki.
Bulre oya o Samuel Samuli.
Nama kikira enda be mataka.
Boniti kena makarombuka.
Ni wai tiri kalima na miniti me ona kina tiri na kaloko. Ena Radio Fiji One na ndomo ibiti.
Inda pina na mataka. Dan ramai na singabo.
Welcome back. A new player has joined the Fiji Sevens extended squad. Nasoni Tulavu has been brought in by head coach Gareth Baber. Tulavu joined the side last week and will be part of this week's training camp. The former Laline Memorial School student is a National Fire Authority officer and plays at halfback and playmaker. Tulavu hails from Nakorosule in Naithassiri and is not the first from the village to join the side. He follows in the footsteps of Chimilai Naikandawa. The newly formed Red Rock Old Boys Rugby Club will feature in its first tournament this weekend. The side has been formed with the help of former Red Rock players and is coached by Sireli Mbombo. Mbombo says the players have come together for the first time. The team will feature at the Tambandamu Sevens in Nandi on Friday and Saturday.
This week will be our first tournament, Tambandamu 7, and like you said, the finance side, I think most clubs they want that as well, but we were so lucky that a few former players, I think the committee of this team, we all come together and decided to finance this new club from our own pocket.
Fijians will be able to watch the delayed coverage of the second Basic Homes Tambandamu Sevens on FBC TV. A partnership was signed between the Fijian Broadcasting Corporation and Tambandamu Sevens organizers yesterday. Talei Mateira Kula has more.
This partnership is vital for players participating in the tournament.
It is very important for a media company to partner with any sporting activities in promoting grassroots rugby development, which is what we promote for this year's second Basic Home Tambandamu Rugby Sevens tournament, and also it motivates the players to give their best, and also maybe few players or most of the players are looking for footage, and FBC will provide for them.
Basic Industries Limited has come on board to fully support the tournament, providing $5,000 in assistance to the organizers.
As I had explained earlier, we also have a special relationship with the province of Namosi, where the Tambandamu club is from, and this is part of our community responsibility towards the province.
A total of 24 men's and 12 youth teams will be participating in the second Basic Homes Tambadamu Sevens at Prince Charles Park in Nandi. The two-day tournament begins this Friday. Talimater Kula, FBC Sports.
Overseas tennis superstar Maria Sharapova is the latest athlete to offer support to the ongoing efforts to battle the Australian bushfires. Expect fine weather in most places with afternoon showers forecast for Suva, Savu-Savu and Lambasa. And that's your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।